Hey everybody, welcome back to Disney Sorcerers Arena. So glad you're with me. So today's Tuesday. We're going to do the DSA, the DSA update here in a second. But before we get in, I just want to show you this is my big account. I have all but one character now. And the one character I don't have is Platinum Mickey. But I have everybody else. You can see my lovely ladies, or three of my lovely ladies, I should say, are across the top row, and then Queen Merida and Snow are on the second row. We got Frozone. I got who you would expect. Dash here, getting ready to do the whole Inferno thing. Along with Frozone, we get Violet. We finally get Violet tonight. She's ready for the Inferno thing. Bob's here. He's ready for the Inferno thing. Getting Xanatos ready, so he's ready for the Gargoyles portion of the Inferno. And just a lot of other characters. Got some, got of course the Chosen. Got Calhoun. Got Mickey. Got Mickey, who we'll also talk about in a minute, along with somebody else. But just look through. I believe I've got all of the Interstellar characters at Gear 8. And I'm just picking and choosing who I take to 9, and right now it's the Incredibles. So right now, who I'm working on is Elastigirl, who take up to tier 9, once again for the Inferno. And then maybe I'll do Dash. Probably will, because he's a summer student, so I'll have to do Dash. And then I'll be ready to keep on with the Inferno, and then we'll come back for the Gargoyles after that. But just look at it if you need to pause and see where stuff is. It's fine. If not, it's fine. Like I said, the only character I do not have right now is and everybody's mostly Gear 7. I mean, just look how far everybody is. We're still in Gear 7. Still in Gear 7. Pooh's at Gear 7. More on him in a minute. Max is at Gear 7. And then you start getting down here, Evil Queen, and then it starts with the Gear 6s, and we only have 3 of them, and then we have Gear 5s, and we only have a handful of them, too. Then you get down here, we have Powerline, Bruno, and Peppa, of course. And then you see we only need four more tokens, and then we'll have Mickey Mouse. But that's not why we're here. I just want to give you an overview of the count, so you have some idea where I'm coming from when what I'm about to talk about. And that is the lovely Discord update. 700s. Hope all of you are doing well. Hope some of you had a chance to get our latest character release in the game from the Encanto IP, Bruno and Peppa. We are considering some community feedback and are reworking Peppa and Bruno's gear pieces to increase their potency. More details on that when it goes live. This week, we have some new features in these special rewards in the Pass Holder Season 77 Gold and Premium tracks. Get a gear frizzy that includes new Gear 9 intermediate pieces. So if you're looking at getting the pass holder, this might be the opportunity. New Gear 9 intermediate pieces, Gear 3 and Gear 7 final pieces, and higher amount of Gear 7 through 8 gear pieces. Keep on the lookout for free in-game gift box celebrations falling this week. Enjoy double token drops, flash gifts, expedition bonuses, and special ad chest as a part of our Father's Day celebration on June 17th. Good luck, and we'll see you in the arena. Then it has the schedule. On the 13th, which is today, we'll get the Rapunzel Tower and the Galactic Room Rumble. Tomorrow, we're getting leaderboard for sensational 6 damage. Then we're getting Inferno gear double drops for the Inferno gear, which is, I guess, good. And it would be helpful if I had my Incredibles done for that, but I don't, so okay. On the 16th, the Incredibles 2 5th anniversary, a pack for that, I guess. Then on the 16th, Elemental celebrates the Elemental movie release. Then on the 16th, we get Pass Order 77 featuring Kidda and Milo if you need them, and higher gear pieces rewards. That'll be good. I may pick that up. We also get a leaderboard on the 16th from the pass holder, of course. Then on the 16th, we also get Summoner Showdown featuring summoning teams. I gotta tell you, I did a little bit, and it was a struggle for me. A Ferocious Face-Off on the Ferocious Face-Off on the 16th. The Hunchback Tower on the 17th again. The Captain Lightyear 1 year celebration, Captain America Lightyear celebration on the 17th. The Father's Day celebration on the 18th. The Snow White Damage leaderboard on the 19th. The main campaign double coin drops on the 19th. And the 25th anniversary of Mulan on the 19th. Then character updates. And remember how I said we're going to be more on Winnie the Pooh? Here it is. It's basically exactly what they did to Mickey's leadership. And now they're doing it to Winnie the Pooh. Leader ability only available in Club Conquest when on defense. So you remember how a couple months ago when I talked about how they were changing Mickey Mouse's leadership to only be available in Club Conquest? Well, now they're doing it to Winnie the Pooh for Club Conquest. So they're saying, so they're telling you the Sensational Six group is only going to be good long term in Club Conquest, and now they're telling you the same thing for the Winnie the Pooh thing, which just leads me back to thinking they're getting ready to rework Club Conquest. So that's something you need to be talking about. I did a Club Conquest video last week, I believe, where I talked about some of the Club Conquest stuff. And if you're interested, if that's something you're going to be interested in, you're going to want to look at maybe not finish whoever you're working on right now, and then maybe in the background, look at working on Peter or the Peter Pan's crew or the downtown or the Toy Story villains, being Lotso, Chunk, and Big Baby, and then whoever else, Kuzco maybe a little bit, and then Simba. I know Simba has also a Club Conquest leadership, but just keep your eyes on those. And then what's coming on the 16th, on the 26th, we're going to get a celebration for Stitch Day. On the 22nd, the Wreck-It Ralph Heroes Duty comes back, and then on the 25th, we get Alice the Particular Party event comes back, of course, because it's like it's not enough that it's here every other week. But what we don't have is any mention of additional Encanto creators, characters, and they don't even include it in what's upcoming. So to me, that says it's going to be that. To me, that tells me that it's going to be the end of June before we get any more character reveals. It's going to be at least another week before we get a mention of them, because the events here that we have for the 26th, 22nd, and 25th are all 2 weeks away. So they're telling you what to expect in 2 weeks, but there's no mention of any characters in 2 weeks. So what that tells me is we may get mention of them. We may get mention of a new character next week, which would be the 20th. But then, of course, you shouldn't look, but it will be down here in the what's coming, which will mean it's at least 2 weeks away. And if we don't see that down here in the what's coming next week, that means it's going to be that means we could be potentially into July, or it's going to put us in July before we get any more word about the rest of the Encanto. because they did say, like I said in that reset video where it says it's going to be legendary. It's going to be a legendary event. I'm wondering, have they rethought this because they decided to put Peppa and Bruno behind an energy event? And I've long speculated. I wouldn't say long, but since I started playing Galaxy of Heroes, I started speculating that I feel like, at least in some capacity, all three of these games are sort of working together. That being, the three games I'm talking about, of course, are Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Marvel Strike Force, and then Disney Sorcerer Arena. And the reason, and if you know what's happening in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, is they're ramping up for a new, if you don't play, you don't know, but they're ramping up for a new legendary and a new capital ship release. So they're really kind of, and probably a new Galactic Legends at some point, but we haven't got confirmation of that yet. But I kind of feel like we're gonna get two more characters in of Encanto at least in July. And then maybe August is when stuff really starts ramping up again as far as getting that legendary event and getting some more stuff, because I just feel like Sorcerer Arena isn't officially under the Capital Games whatever umbrella, but that's just the vibe I'm getting because I play. And I'm also playing another Capital Games game. But so anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think I'm crazy about them? But because you absolutely, until we get more information on the other Encanto characters, you have no reason. I don't believe you have any reason to worry about the Encanto characters. You have no reason to overly invest in them until the Encanto characters come out. What I would recommend you do, if you're asking me what for my recommendations, like I say, work on who you're working on. I'm working on the Incredibles on this account to get them done, so where I can do their Inferno parts. And then on the background, maybe I'll just show it to you in my favorites here, where I have, I have these characters here so I can still ruin them. And I'm working on Elastigirl, who I said. But then in the background, you see here, and then I'm working on Ariel. And then I have Captain Hook here. And then I have Winnie the Pooh. And the reason I have Captain Hook is because he's part of that Peter Pan crew. And if you wanted to go back and look at that Club Conquest video, look at the Club Conquest video because it really feels like we could be getting a Club Conquest revamp before the end of the year, because I can't ignore the signs. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. And until then, I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you next time. See you later. Bye.